Yo, what is going on, guys? Gabriel Santos here. In the backyard, it's early morning again, so my energy is going to be a little lower. But in today's video, we're going to talk about dealing with the shame and guilt of weed addiction, weed dependency, or like weed abuse. Right? And so the context of the video is, I know many people, we want to change, right? We want to change this habit. Um, but if you're someone who's tried to change this habit over 50, 100 times, it gets to a point where the amount of failure and the lack of success literally creates a sense of deep shame and deep guilt and just embarrassment, right? And then it can even go deeper to like depression and just like complete just low self-esteem and low self-worth. And so my coaching to you is to find someone that you can really express how you feel about all of this, and ideally someone who can hold a safe space for you. This is why groups like Marijuana's Anonymous or r slash leaves or r slash petioles on Reddit are so powerful, is because what happens is you have a lot of people who find themselves, just in a really tough spot emotionally because of their inability to make a change with this habit. And what's actually effective in dealing with low states of emotion like shame, guilt, and depression is sharing it, right? Because what really, how much energy do you really have to like get up and say no to marijuana at that point? And kind of the nasty cycle, the vicious cycle is that you feel guilty and shameful, you want to make a change, so you say you're going to make a change, but then you fail, and then you feel even more guilty and more shameful, so that makes you smoke more, and then you keep smoking, you feel even more guilty, more guilty, and then sometime later on you decide you want to change again, and then maybe you have hopes and dreams, but then you fail again. So it's just like, oh yeah, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, yeah, no, no, right? So it's like this whole nasty cycle. And so I would definitely, encourage you to find someone that you can just confide in emotionally, and consider that on top of the feelings you have about your marijuana journey, like there are even more feelings to process, right? There are even more feelings to process. And so it's really in your best interest to find someone or a group of people that you can really share with, who really know how to listen to you. And again, if you don't have anyone, there are online groups. That's why these online groups are so powerful. Just look them up. Now, the key here is to use this as a strategy, right? Not to get into this like group frenzy of let's feel bad for ourselves and let's, you're doing your best and you are doing your best, but let's not, the ultimate name of the game is to change for real, right? And the first step, if you're really deep in depression and self-judgment, is to share this, right? And mind you, I offer free coaching to everyone, one free coaching call, okay? And so use that as an opportunity to just get some stuff off your chest. Use the comment section down below just to get some stuff off your chest, because really consider that letting go and releasing and expressing just the darkness and the sadness within you is the first step to really moving up the ladder of emotions and moving up the ladder of change and success. And so, I'll give you guys a little example of what that might look like. Okay, so let's say that I'm someone who, I'll do my best to go back in time, and when I was still deep in addiction, right? It's like, man, I just gotta be honest. This is me acting it out, because I just gotta be honest with y'all, man. Like, I've been trying to make a fucking change, but I can't. And no matter what the fuck I do, like, and the sad part is, like, I don't even think I want to change. Like, I'm so fucking just like so insecure and so low self-esteem about just myself, and just have carried around so much insecurity that I don't even know how to deal with that. And I'm so scared to even show myself in front of people. I'm so scared to just be judged and looked at and criticized, and I'm afraid of being abandoned. I'm afraid of being rejected. I'm afraid of people looking at me and laughing at me and just being like, you're a fucking loser piece of shit, right? Like, deep down, like, that's the stuff I deal with. And like, I just go to marijuana because marijuana's fucking easy. Marijuana's fucking easy. Like, and I know I can trust marijuana to be there. Marijuana's not gonna make fun of me. It's gonna be there anytime I need it. It is there anytime I need it. And so part of the reason why I smoke so much is I don't trust the fucking world. And part of the reason I don't trust the world is because I don't trust myself to have my own back, right? Because as a kid, like, you know, shit hit the fan sometimes, and I wasn't there because I was a fucking kid. Nah, okay. cut the scene. I didn't know all that back then, okay? So I'm sharing stuff with you after the fact, okay? I had to really process a lot of that personally, but, okay, action. So it's like, you know, people have no idea how much I suffer. People have no idea how much I'm in pain behind the scenes, and I use marijuana to just deal with myself. To be honest, it helps. Right? And I know that I do it too much, but then I feel like a piece of shit for having even done it. It's like, wow, really? I'm like, I smoke weed to deal with myself, then I feel bad about that. And it's just this whole cycle of just like, let me feel like shit, let me feel like shit, let me feel like shit. Okay, so cut. To my point, right? When there's a lot of sadness being shared, there is a tendency to want pity, right? You want pity, you want someone to be sorry for you, and the reality is that works, and that's great to get that support, but at the end of the day, it's like, okay, yeah, I feel sorry for me, good, but like, okay, what are we gonna do, right? What are we gonna do? And so after some time, you're gonna share and unload these emotions, but be clear, okay? The name of the game is not to get pity. The name of the game is not to get someone to feel sorry for you. The name of the game is to release and just get out what the fuck is on your chest, what's in your heart, what's in your gut, what's in your body, and just let it out. Let out that energy, right? Because the goal is to finally get to a point where you feel like you can truly move on, right? And for some of us, that takes a lot of time. Seriously, for some of us, there is a lot to unpack here, because it's typically not just the shame and judgment from the marijuana use. It's like shame and judgment from like deep in our past, deep insecurities, sometimes related to our relationship to our parents, right? Something traumatic growing up. Sometimes it's sexual abuse, sometimes it's emotional abuse, some type of abuse, self-harm, harm from others, all kinds of stuff, right? And so I'm not gonna front. My ability to be free from marijuana use in like a dependent way was largely caused by my ability to process some of these deeper emotions that I needed to learn how to process, let go of, and know how to handle in other ways, right? But you know, that's a little further down the line. But like I said, you know, find a group of people that, and not you want to find a group of people who are further down the line than you in terms of your journey. Don't hang out with just a bunch of stoners that don't know how to quit, all right? Because y'all are gonna not know how to quit together, okay? It's good to feel connected and related, but if you want to make $1,000 a month, you got to hang out with people that make $1,000 a month so you can fucking follow them, right? And have the energy surround you, not hang out with people who want to make $1,000 but don't, right? Because y'all are gonna be doing the same shit, right? Not to say that you can't all get there together, but it's like you want to be with people who have the fucking blueprint in hand and do it, right? And so you know, reach out to me, right? Like I said, I give one free coaching call to everyone, okay? And if you want to work long term, we can talk about that. But like I said, I can send you referrals of people who are my clients, of people who have been on these 1 hour calls. They're lit, right? No matter what happens, they're lit. And again, use the comment section, you know, use the comment section. There's a ton of people on this channel that have the type of success you're looking for. All right, so seek them out. All right, seek them out. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I appreciate you all. Go Dodgers. Go the color navy. Yeah, there's so much to unpack with this fucking topic, but keep looking for your answers and keep applying what works, and be willing to actually let go of this whole fucking thing one day. Be willing, like, fuck, like, this has gone long enough, and just see if you can find that point within you where it's like, fuck, like, I either decide that this is done or I just keep it going. So, not to say that that's easy, that's what happens for a lot of people, but, you know, however it happens is however it happens, and my sincere intention for you is that it happens soon, okay, if not now, alright? So, anyways, I love you all, I appreciate you all. I'm gonna cut this right before it reaches 10 minutes, and so, have a good one, y'all. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.